This new law is really not about writing tickets. This new law is not about fines. What this new law is about is saving lives. We have already seen in this 6-month grace period that lives have been saved. And that's what the data clearly shows. So I asked the Ohio State Highway Patrol to look at the total number of distracted driving crashes every month going back to January 2018. These are just some interesting statistics. Last month, September, saw the lowest number of distracted driving crashes in almost 6 years. Let me repeat that. Last month, September, saw the lowest number of distracted driving crashes in almost 6 years. There were 576 crashes last month compared to the stunning number of over 1,300 crashes that occurred in May 2018. Now let's compare just this year versus last year, year to date. First 9 months of 2023, there were 1,255 fewer distracted driving crashes as compared to the same period in 2022. Let's look at deaths. Deaths caused by distracted driving. And these are deaths that we know were caused by distracted driving. There probably were many others, but these that we know. Deaths caused by distracted driving decreased 25%. This 9 months versus the same time last year. 25 in 2022, 19 in 2023 for the same period of time, same number of days. Finally, when you compare March of 2023, which was the month before the law went into effect, to September of this year, the last month of the grace period, distracted driving crashes went down nearly 30%. And that's before a single ticket associated with this law was ever issued. The law is a teacher. The law is, most of us, most days, are trying to conform to what the law says. And so it sets a bar. And that's what we've seen in the last 6 months. That data is specific to crashes where law enforcement had evidence that distracted driving played a role. But drivers obviously don't always say that they were distracted. That was the cause of the accident. So we know that this is an underreported thing. We again look back over nearly 6 years to 2018. If you exclude April of 2020, which as we will remember was right into the beginning really of the pandemic, when we had a lot fewer people who were driving. Last month again set a record. September 2023, last month, had the fewest overall crashes by far compared to every other month. There were 14,458 total crashes in September 2023. That's compared to 29,000, over double, 29,000 total crashes in January 2018. That's a difference of more than 50%. Comparing January through September this year to the same time period last year, there were nearly 23,000 fewer crashes overall. Traffic fatalities also are down over the same time period. Around 24 fewer people were killed on Ohio's roads. The law is already saving lives. This law will continue to save lives every single day.